Miami ofa asaremedia e de ho dapa e de ho enne de papa escape boa so ono ane sare fa no so frefre grofo governor me chia wa wie me chia o ade mo ye mpanimfo ba bia duma mo nya sa nka asem a etwe dom e de ma MPP na nado kura no on ka asem a o ka kire obi se so the free chamatin chi onye bi nti mpanimfo mo hwe e bedru ba bi no sa charge no madwene be mo se ena na nado na yeze na nado yeze yemu bia yi ne me ba beka na nado mfre obia ntimi nka se since September de chamatin ni free mo no obia e ma se we che na nado frɛ no na nado mfre obia nti se wo fanim pon no a wa sacrifice ama wo fa sacrifice ama wo fa no political support wa sacrifice support no hey Kwame the year okosafo do office e wo Emmanuel Eye Clinic wa na akwaji sika na all members mo gina ho mo di sika ma wo no wo gi bi free wonua o cousin JS ado ho mo di koto dan de ma ye MPP no ofa ma remfi wo de dan kura ma event saying MPP for wo electoral commission hasi opposite one no ofa sada no once anyi wo dan e die na ma sa age wo dan adan e chemati de jeze ho be to me say he was my ambassador e ye na foreign minister there one ambassador una select no una yi no okwaji no tumi krata na agina nipa na agina bonkum nana mo mbo ade no fama me na me nti ofa kwa me ena Baroness Amos ena Linda Choka ena Kofo Sope fencing death relief fencing say you know Hipic ofa kwa me ka kiro Hipic no nipa wo bua jonkofo nipa miensa time wa Linda Choka ebua no eye German president her scholar na aye Linda Choka na Canadian aye leader no dima papa Kofo ko Mali e wona her scholar yes na Linda Choka ban ho and no so otimi ye wedia e de yeso debt forgiveness near the bema ODA na ye Linda Choka na ye clear shot na nya Linda Choka we enso abetrante abeka nkwala e mo mpekwa akoye political science you know amakoka say Linda Choka the boa Hipic instead of clear shot also offer maybe you do no say can return at na fi council of chairman for you na lead attack no jama mranti nkuma no they have enough wo party no nipa bi atwiro nsem afa ho Papa Thomas Bruni ye nkase mu de hye maybe obetna sisi anka o hawe na mo so akono so no ka ada na mo yesa momo kwa mo fan hye pa enhye mo party obi ni mu kina sem mo fan hye pa hye mo party wo ye panyini a bibia beka bia should be accurate if we say enipa bi susu political historians wo mo record de ekoso mo first hand account de ekoso golden age of business uni ba be free buy sa edino golden age of business uni ba be free buy PSI uni ba be free buy o se mempe ayensu start akwala keto kwati bi didi kire matenatem enne Guinness for na akoto ayensu start just ponkra e wo interest wo da bia ya sade anyway nanka government awatena se under your tenure why you 58 youth enabled 1D1F at the donor funding atutom fidie obi bebusa say e de na wo ohene kese yana woni kire maten de na wo mo ntem da bia no ese wo hoahoa kire maten no bebusa say ekuri baby ana ohine kese ona na ye ohine wo ansa na obeye ya na esne dikan dabi enya tolan de meje Sulemana we esne dikan dabi Sanerigo, David Sanerigo said Tamale. Esni kan ehɔ na no hene kɛse Savelugu ɔhene kɛse ehɔ na no wɔ anse na ɔba bɛyɛ ya na ɔkɔhwɛ de si hɔ ɔhwɛ de si hɔ one day one efukuru ya ɛne kɔba sɛ ɔmo wɔ maako enson a ɔmo frɛ no common user facility ɛno so yɛ donor funded common user facility a donor funded and more and you say more muduamo kuafo muduamo no munyina munkamum na yensi factory ne fama mo na mo na mo be only factory no 70% mfasodie wo munya 70% modia na eye traditional area no 10% modia na eye assembly no 10% modia na management 10% modia. Why you can say assembly na esi che factory no ye betwa mo de akọ amia somo no ho akoton manfasodie bi ba factory no mu a wo se 10% ye traditional authority dia 10% ye management so mo fantuatu mo ho aka 10% assembly no so dia ansi wo okwohwe Sabelugu ho next door wo pe de twantemo ene ye see technology solution center and so don't funded say emfidie nu a modi be ye adwuma asomo no ho ama akuafo no semfidie no eseye technology solution center high precision machines ombe yemfidie no replacement parts e dia mamo ene ne ma wo hene kese o chichi matitum say we ye practical person and into no corner ho no o man 11 cd e bundle ba kon te jifa ko na me hwe petetekra mu no aduru so that baby a drew so free buy no no interpreter no kokotie word o use ye o so o hene kese ase o hwe petetakra mu no wo na aduru so me was them
and baby ja
and that also I say you free some penfo bi ka bibia da bia no eye no kore
over be omo adwuma me tie me be omo adwuma
ye no anidiem
bebem ano asho bebem wherever I force
small
Chamati owodo na mo ya na ala ni do da wo no eso se ndie mu no eje tra mo bi afa na nimu nya fom and small boys bibia me offer se kofi ovosun kansa ezanfu bi a wa trafa alanchemanje
eye manantro
me sire sala eye manantro na would you be able to survive ejabo amere beto so
manantro
me body to jama wa hwe ya ebe fa ni trim mama ewiasere be funu no too much
azem de bi ni
enu krasa akwa bi ya ofre o mustation o se no krasa
ma yentie eye asem a ohene kese mare hene
yes
Dr.
Seshiama
the friend bafo or say Shiamai
yes
the fourth or ye mare hene e wo menhia mare no so ono ye chief national security officer ana a confederate so a chief intelligence officer into mare na e ka say na mare a normal area no dozo and I be so bit me ayama me okay
you don't know much about the sort of things that you say. I mean, Kufuor has not done anything for President Kufuor, Alan Chamatin. Let me tell you, this is what he's saying, but you people don't believe. What did they do? What did President Kufuor do for Akufo-Addo? What did Akufo-Addo do for President Kufuor? He made him Attorney General and made him a foreign minister. But he became his enemy. In 1998, when President Kufuor won the primaries, like your man has won now, what happened? Akufo-Addo formed G8, together with J.H. Mensah and the rest, to force President Kufuor off the, the seat. What didn't happen at the time? And who was the one that was behind President Kufuor? it was Alan Chematin, you would not know. Please, you would not know. You wouldn't know, because if you were part of, get a young executive member who is prepared to speak the truth. All the elders that you talk about, we came before them. For MPP, we came before them. You people see what he has done. What did he do for him? When he couldn't form a cabinet, Kodompi and Nim and the rest, decided to pick positions when he won the elections. Amakutu took defense, this one took finance, this one took the Sapon, an elderly Sapon. He took Cocoa Marketing Board. The people around him, they all wanted to leave him. He disbanded the group and put Alan Chematin in charge. His first cabinet, it was Alan that formed for him. He didn't know Banredu and the rest from Adam. He didn't know anybody. Kendapa and the rest, they all came into the party through Young Executive Forum. Banredu was from Young Executive Forum, was AJ, all of them. So please, don't say what he did for. And he never chose any position for himself. He decided to continue with his international jobs that he was doing. The ones that he's talking about. The man said, no, you cannot go. Stay here with me. And, get things going. That is when he brought in the idea of PSI. What has President Kufuor done for him? Please. In 2007, President Kufuor did not support Alan Chematin. In 2006, at our Congress, he said that Alan and his people, the young folks, among them Damboche, Kwabre Japan, all those people were contesting. It wasn't their turn, because in the, the Conservative Party, we always go with from one generation to the other. It wasn't their turn. It was the turn of Safumafu, also Japan, Hakman, also Ajimai, and Akufo-Addo and the rest. So all those people should get off. He didn't. I know more. You know your friend Prekon and the rest. You know them. Ask Andrew. Andrew will tell you. Ask Andrew, your brother. He will tell you what happened. Please, he hasn't done anything for him. As far as he is concerned, I know that he has never supported him. You know why? In 1958, when President Kufuor, at the age of 26, 28 or so, contested for the Legislative Assembly. He had just come out of law school and he came. That was when, he was contesting for Legislative Assembly in Asante. And Dr. A.A. White Chematin was also contesting. This was written by T.C. McCaskey. He's written a doctoral thesis on Apajafiem, and in it, he made mention of the fact that, the party then insisted that he was too young and that the Conservative Party will go generation by generation. He referred us in 2006, contrary to popular belief that President Kufuor supported Alan. He didn't. I know it for a fact. He didn't. He's not done anything for him. Go and find out from him. And I've told President Kufuor before, when we formed the party, President Kufuor wasn't, a key member of the formation of the party. He came to my office and, pleaded with me that we should put our resources at his disposal against our own Safuadu. We didn't, and we told him off. And because of that, he had a problem with Young Executive Forum. It was only Alan that was left in our group that supported him. Please, you have come, you people have enjoyed what we have fought for, and you should stop judging us. President Kufuor, what will motivate him to be doing what he did? Akufo-Addo came to power after all that he did for him. Did he appoint any of his followers? He grounded all of them. What hasn't Alan Chematin gone through because of Akufo-Addo? And you come and you now, I don't know what they've done for him and he's going about. You said this one, the man is a man of destiny. Let him go about and do his campaign. You are doing it. Who is stopping you? You are winning. We are getting 1%. Why are you worried about the fact that he is the best of the lot? Why is he doing that? On HE, please don't take me this far. I've given this thing to so many people, and I know that people don't have the information. President Kufuor knows what he is doing. He knows exactly what he's doing, and it is not for what do you call it, Bawumia or whatever. He has his agenda. There's one professor who said that he is senile. I've sent it to so many people. If you get the response, I'll send a ladies and a queen mother's response, and you hear. Ono nanka say ye Alan de wayede dear na President Kufuor Alan onye shemano 1994 when they selected the people, Alan was there. President Kufuor was nowhere. His name wasn't there. The Gates and the rest were there. Alan's name was there. When they were doing enterprise, whatever, they selected Alan to go to South Africa to help in that. I was trained by Alan. There's so many of us were trained by Alan in entrepreneurship. So many, if people will speak the truth. There are people holding multi-million-dollar businesses that have gone through Empretech. For me, I went through Empretech. He assisted me, and I set up a medical examination center. The kind has never been. In the 80s, late 80s to early 90s. What are you talking about? That for all that he has, he's not done anything for him. He never supported him. At the time that they went to the 2007 primary, Alan had 33%. Akufo-Addo managed the 43%. We know how he managed the 43%. What was to happen? We had to go for a second round, and anybody, he was the number one. Anybody that didn't vote for Akufo-Addo was not going to vote for him in the second round. Alan stepped down. Through what? You, President Kufuor, you came all the way. You didn't support us. We were in Cape Coast. We were in Cape Coast when Atul, I've forgotten the name, he was a municipal executive then. And he's organized dinner for us. All our boys were there. Whilst we were there with him, there was an announcement that President Kufuor has sacked the man. This was somebody who had mobilized people for us in the 2007 elections. Please, you don't know. You have stayed out, you are here, and you are enjoying. Please enjoy. You and Bawumia and all the rest, you are benefiting from the threat. Ask my own brother Kovinti whether he knows anything about MPP. They don't know anything about MPP. I know MPP more than Akufo-Addo. I know MPP. When we formed it, he wasn't part of it. He had gone to UNC, and because of that, he found it difficult to join MPP. The first rally that we had at Tema, I spoke there. He spoke, but he couldn't stand on the platform. He was littering around. Chief, don't take me up there. We have suffered enough from you. We have been sidelined, everything. And Akufo-Addo knows everything about it. What has he done to President Kufuor? When they formed GA to throw him off, somebody who has won the primaries, they did it with his own brother-in-law, J.H. Mensah. They did it. Say he couldn't speak. Alan organized 2000 New Year message. He couldn't speak in public, so we had to organize and take it home. He put Alan, not Young Executive Forum. It was Alan, because Alan deserted the Young Executive Forum, and because of Kufuor, he stood by him. And this man, what did he do? Finally, he refused. He said he couldn't talk. We wanted a debate. He wouldn't partake in the debate. Oh.
Bafo Osei Shiamai Brantuo of na the private name Dr. Alex Osei and I'll tell you no. What can I say? 2007 no. Walker. 2007 Walker no. My yentie that 2007 no. Na die ewomu 2007 no. Yentie die na ewomu. Hey. 2007 no yentie de na ewo mu we akrobeto na what is news yi e baaye akrobeto News brought to us by Acrobator.
Viewers, let's watch this video. Video you have been let's watch it and we see how we talk about it. Let's watch the video. Just a minute.
The President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, my distinguished colleagues who have contested for the flag bearership of our party, our beloved delegates, I wish to use this opportunity and this platform to congratulate my good friend and senior brother, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, for a hard-won and well-deserved victory in the first round of the elections this morning. As you've already been told, according to the rules of procedure under the constitution of our party, we are supposed to go into a second round contest. However, I wish to use this opportunity to concede victory to my brother. As I said earlier on, I wish to concede victory to my senior brother, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, in order for us to preserve the unity of our great party. Secondly, to preserve the scarce resources available to...
I have to begin by thanking all my colleagues in this epic contest. I am humbled that amongst this formidable array of political and intellectual talent that has been before you, you have decided to confer the mandate on my modest person. I am grateful to you and want to let you know that I'll do everything in my power not to let you down, so that the decision you have made here will bear fruit for us next year. I hope my colleagues will forgive me if on this occasion I single out one particular one. The young man who gave me such a big run for my money. And who has shown in this his first intervention in our national politics that the talent, the drive, the energy are all there. All I can say to him is what my predecessor flag bearer said to me many years ago, and I've never forgotten it. After our contest in 1998, came to my house to tell me that he has to be president first before I become president. Alan, you follow me. The gesture that he has made here is a gesture that comes and resonates on the very best of the tradition of our great movement and party. I think all of us owe him a special word of gratitude for making this concession, making all our lives this afternoon that much easier. Alan, thank you once again. Thank you very much indeed.
Acrobator, Anna, or the news we at the Abrayen. Back to the studios. Now, you know, young Conco, Metro Television, a DNSO. A DSC, and say, a business. Metro Television. On the na or Laboni. On the net, Talafata,
yes.
Na omo offload ye. Emma Jospon Group. Ekokoji. At the time, challenge crack a crab by now, or more indebted to the Ghana Revenue Authority. Until once I'm sorry, yeah. Emma eventually no. Or mutimi settle sa outstanding a year na eho. Ena move a free laboni. A bar state of the art building emu. Ewo rich. Ma just one group under the enigma. Na the biano bi no di ntia. Ya na just one group no. As a normal be all no, it may call him. But the original plan was Sanka a year 4 TV stations and then 1 radio station in every district. Until that master plan. Emma Utia Sikampo a year $200,000. A year $200,000, yes. Edema top radio for
Okay.
that are normal quote to $1.8 million for top radio. And now Utia a year $200,000. $200,000 no. Me no the check ne share me some.
Oh, okay.
Emma me de ebre warm and cancer and amponsa. Ewo papa yi sa hotel ya ewo NDC former headquarters one no Paloma I na me check ne bre wo mo listening nyina engineer that time me yi no man no oko ne call around the whole Ghana ko baby eventually no and adwen sachra e bae and was sticky to a metro no the original FM no
Okay.
right into obaye and Vodafone and abaye Telecel more outstanding obligations be and was set previous owners no and a net discharge into the idea is previous owners no almost ton debt any machines, any BB equipment, and a demand new owners. And Telecel say, or no, we're obtaining judgment. Say, Nisikana Akamuono. Debt collectors, one by your madie. One by your madie, and that's all my say, a quack execute a legal process on new owners, no, and then a casatinio.
Wow. I see.
I don't make us attend to you.
I see.
2 entities, business entities. Yantimi anya kwan bia so.
Emphasize now.
Antimi amfa because I know kasa say no $200,000 a otua de ma top radio for no. I don't know court. Wo mu wie. Yabaji witness statement every me ho.
Champa uni hobi.
Edina what me atena say na wakona top radio for your programmer. Because me the belly akwa to aso omo so. Abla basis akwan emra kwan so a outstanding obligation bi wo ho a
You can deal with it.
you can deal with it.
In a very civil
Rambo Star.
Na aban na tena se ma bibia na de ahya aban no. Bibia na de ahya aban no. If you say eye bailiff na wo kwa koye we no. Say wanko anko fefa sa process we yanka anwa. Eye de na sisi ano narrative ni nyina sibisa aban na ye bibi. E de na aban na ye. Aban de na waye. E na abato na ye koto no so no. Sa noma we no ekoso a na obi ye den. E blame aban no unfairly. Ona obi ye den. E blame aban no unfairly. Enti yanhwe enoma bi ye kakra. Na omo resolve no at the corporate boardroom. So obi akwa to car. Na fe na wo so ba ye no. Wo so aba beto ka bia. Unze na e ka no e Vodafone and na Telecel so beto ka no. And ono so beto ka no. And on do no say wanhwe say Vodafone fo na motena na man kwa giska na me de bekwa kwaje. And just ono so ekọ here no. Eye ono so new owners na omo so talk ka no. Telepathy say what be bi gunu no.
Wachile krai.
I didn't say, buyer beware.
Buyer beware.
Ezibaya, beware.
That's offer. Okay, that's how they take up. Because we call was the wrong place. Because studio who are call with guests and the host.
What is it?
Chief Executive Officer, any Chief Finance Officer, studio on no more.
Studio on no more.
We go embarrass you. I'm saying be ya una no. E dey am popo be cause we dey anu e dey be eska obi a me go yi ma. Wait.
No, but offer see a feeding into an existing atmosphere of lawlessness.
I don't know, sir.
Because
Emirates ni ababa.
Exactly. Before a police officer will move.
Young woman, nema miensa. Ena ono eno ye senior most person represent Emirates ewo Ghana ha. Ena at the gates no a ye board no. O baby enu eyiya no say woni nipa mienu na etu kwan na sa nipa no mienu emaya onye den on board.
That time was also for board.
Eti ehun achinyie no ene ko ba say on board dia na wo say omusan offload
ne nioma
no di hwe plane na yayi bibi awie aye shut gates na yes ababe offload. Emirates no so no any local company o. Or the time na ye adwuma o. And nkrofo afufuro time no. And air traffic control for delay bia so be delay no. You be gina ground rent o. And this time say no 2 na when 2 a na senior most officer no e dey no betimi aye. So tina also I insist. Ti ye upload do ye no mu no and na kasa no mu. Ti wudie ube hunu die beto wo nti wudie ube hunu die beto wo no and in the second day awura pan na ye as national security coordinator and sana gboblo lati eba
akresi support
pan na either say gboblo so ko e no hwan ba ye
gboblo so no mu wie
before Boblo and after Boblo. Enti ne wo fase ne ababa wa no. Wa hwe ababa wa no. Ababa wa just afia no asie ne maame o.
Oh.
Afia na ababa wa na asie ne maame.
Wow.
Ne maame ensa.
Emirates.
Ababa wa no.
Oh.
Enti ne bab ne kunu no. Omufri achem da. Ne kunu ne maame ifri achem da. Ne kunu no papa efri efafri mankasim efafri manwa sisu humase omo ya dehye right inti de ne course wo de course wo ne se awura na kogem wo ba ena ya akosto no na omo nyam blindfold no otimi hunu se na omo hye prosi atade
oh
but na edin eni ho ena ye yanke no nti praka ke no pra ne na beti ase ya no otika no ma ka mienu ba ko gina nanim ba ko gina na chi
wow
ana omma handle no ena ma ti afa na fe ye de no eye den ehye bibim ohunu ba bia to mo drive on around ena ehun ewoni mu ti drive on around no ena ne kunu ene abusuafo atenase womo dwendwene womo ho. And there was a Supreme Court judge in the household. We are a friend
to the family.
Nikunu no so a banker. One of the key banks in Ghana. Nikunu no so a banker. The Supreme Court judge ni ti obi. Food and Drugs Authority panyini ba ko eso so ti obi. Ready. Third one menka. Utomu nyina wo ho no no. Awura no so aye ne cousin esu ewo NIB ndafede na ne cousin no aye torn between the state and ninuaba ena ne kunu no so to no na omodwendwene omo ho ne kunu no so to no omodwendwene omo ho na ye ho hwe enye. Then it was someone around getting to midnight and a telephone number a friend Nikuno So friend you kuno no ana ose mahunu awrai na ose opeso na okasa di ne kunu ne je call no so no na chese oba na kunu je call na oba na historical e wala line so enti oba no entimi hunu ba bi kura no wo ene susa ana okan ni kunu ka chese fa phone ni ma be ma no a wo sre no je ni phone no na me ne nkasa the bearman the timi catch almost say omu wo asaman good samaritan no picking no no timi catch omu wo asaman and was sre said the opanacho omu pe landmark bi ya shaman underpass one ya omu pe landmark bi no and no and na odine ko ma wako ho and na NIB before no and na two police security for no no mu kuta motorcycle. Enti no about the 2 motorcycles and a new no it quickly no Supreme Court judge no sabe fio senior official of the Food and Drugs Authority no sabe fio enti omu nyina person about say okay say mu nyina security for no kase mu kodi akira me akọ for the rescue operation ye nim de be sense fia ha enti omu che omu mienum say ebi nka
some have to stay behind
na ebi enti omu di motorcycle ni di ni car ni kunu ni tim no ana omukọ mawako ho ana omutimi kokko rescue ababawa no
and here post for kwa na rescue operation but the family members were part
oba no yakoto no twene ye no ana otimi hailing driver bi ma driver no we are getting to up to midnight until hailing driver ni gina ye no driver no ana di ni phone e ma oba no e frɛ ni kunu
wow
in a historical voice no and a nukuno no a cancer some farmer driver and my driver need to make sure say o a shaman ya beto na twene into timi ba say the net sadia panoko landmark ben the landmark na ben ni mawako no and the process for with the 2 motorcycles me no any NIB official no and eye ekunu no and another and wo mo ye den e call ya yitimi kokko fa na de bae ansana psychologist ebem indi bibi say so asan esi nti yenhwo oba no ano ne nagi akyinye no se ono se adatu ni maya on board no de na esi nti sabre we say no security apparatus no munnim sa oba no munnim nipa no a omko yesa no ti mun redeem mo ho Emirates no so enye Ghanaian registered business
so far mun ti be enje for
strong enti sase yamasa no ma we ekoso and say on say bail for oko serve a private entity oko serve a business we the way yama de na
na say needless must you enter the studio as I oko serve one
enti die ne ye amasa no manoma no eso atwa
your system no go for bebre
because when say aban suffer any challenge bia efa aye metro television de no and na obai susu de no ubusa say ayi aban na catch obi say munkonko ese enti de na timi ma nipa bi wo control over security apparatus no say omo atimi frank crofo bi say munkonko ese man
oba aban be suffer you know why essence mama ninkanchia opoku menu wo London Fred or sister la obetwe wo London na o say wie de wo ye die na ni gi age no wa recount to history na sanyuma we bi na ope wa di MPP ni politics na so achi to history ya wo kan yi ama akai no sembi
mama mfa ba ko kan ho ma no
poku omich tio na eba die
in 2007
fantastic
somewhere early September thereabout allegations say Papa John Kufuor and or say MPP by his support for Chematin somebody here papa ne ya ona onim se ono no on support Chematin and then so this allegation no ato no so for the first time in the 4th democratic dispensation.
Yes.
The whole president of the republic or Fred in Nipa 17 and a coprabano and no or sorry free presidential seat him. A man in national security minister and a bebetina kunyam. Say ye interrogate the ampa or none na essay part in by the support for Chematin. Omun crucify no. Nipa mienu pe 17 no. Omo ko tena dem ne interrogate nipa mienu pe ditimi kasae.
Obia ka.
Omo nyina ye ma.
No be ye ma. They have been masses.
Nipa mienu pe eye the Lake Jake Utanka ni lante obi chabelam. Pe. Enna kwabena jaja pon. Omo aka nyina ti sisiaboase.
Almost na show na.
Almost na akwa ba.
Almost say graphic ne other papers.
Mami go interview mra.
Yeah, interview brother na you want some ka.
In global werum. Oh, there be there. Kala, when you go kuma se mechia papa. Kwareje mechia papa. Nti ye ni political science lecturer. Dr. Kwame Asante of the University of Science and Technology. Na topic edaho I see brazen daylight armed robbery reported in recent times, whilst illegal abduction has also occurred. Do we need to take personal security higher than we have as general election approaches? Say nay. Say yetimi di tuo eko rewura forest bureau mu eko gye nsam sika na omutimi dwane besi na yenya wo mo afa susu no Emirates ni ababa awai ana yakwa akoye den akopa de na kosie baabi ansa ana yebusa say your personal security I was say man ko a notch higher as it is now ana abra general election approaching. Dr. Asante yemo ha
Yewura
doc na wian what is saying yo asabe daba maso doc afutu be na wo de mayen
yo adakabri onsen mediasi bibi tatia what they look for University of Science and Technology University of Science and Technology but
the only University of Ghana.
Yes.
Me and you, doc.
Yo, robbery and abduction via abduction, Mahoniam, and Chayu. Be anyway, robbery and Chayu, abduction, and Chayu, Kurana. Namu, and if you are about to in Aben, as he had diagnosed. Did is a one of Saniaman. And then minimum security phone or I had one next to come. Maybe be a joke. Everyone. So the interest we are in insecurity. You need insecurity, Debbie. Okay, insecurity. Insecurity studies. What a situation now, are you hopeless? Bibi angoso, Ubia and your Pembrania, Neso, and any woman, and into any hura, Janade, Ubia Yamun Siseno, minimum bambo for no, what one be sipom, na say any pana, it be say Jumano, once abacon, no one cacasapiato, something here.
Na, who fear Nessa reports a business Metro TV, the SNA, a private legal business entity against a fellow business entity seeking to execute judgment to recover outstanding obligation via previous owners in terms of but the way it's been reported, being highlighted on social media, why are we supposed to let this hurt the government of the day? And in fact, pure business dealings.
Well, I want misinformation and disinformation about Saudi Arabia. Misinformation and it's
what channel and answer false information about one thing. We need that. There be misinformation. No, one should have this matter. But disinformation. No, you need a hard. Open information be and send fata babon thing. Ne can you produce answer is an affair. I want propaganda value. If you open all the manipulating name be and a honiama. You know, Niamena so make it you and yen you win. Purely an private motive. Into a modern or media freedom and honiama kora. And into Ubu de Bamupe now you disinformation. When it a what they best say, your friend of them information report, and I say, over say, who to many persons, over say, what down with them again will be to whom you to be a game with your wildness, and Jay, and Unti, Abanasa, and your name is then I say, who Tanya may, where she has the Hungomo, send us subbing, then none of money, wouldn't need so when I would be who sang your name. Yeah, can't what it na one fine yedima. No one fan up to seven. I ain't never.
Coco, we say, bailiff with the Yamban technically, we are an officer of the court. I will call Akoya Juma a day ama a year court, no. Na Obekan say, Obi ni mabontina so the Timmy na bailiff, no. Yaman police escort. It think a bailiff no management to possibly seek to enter premises. I also need the registered address of the owners of the company. And then principal the Ubejimama Aquaco say na obi, as you mentioned, said disinformation or misinformation. Etimi Aquaco government and support only for the government to also react and set the record straight. Where the government has a business is now my dear.
I was a human way and now you're professionally well. Then I'm not been to party to now you're posing away away to my what if I'm not here? Who knew how we are? The immediate say, with the name now, we need the encampment one. Then, young Kohora, Talk
Me and say economy and job creation and yet yes, Ghana for the do no ano. Woman na what was to for me, you know. What to be big credible concrete plan be say ye create jobs at the yama and nipa be. Na dear na obeka at the upper home.
Yatuti was written Mabu NDP will be trained Mabu ICT. Na ni mana do na no powered by ICT. The ICT Abeku Yuma, no, obeti teto, Mabu, no, ye and which media won't you, and this also our country for our one so also obeti Mabu among entrepreneurial skills, Nahoniama. You, you man so on our will be bank, Nahoniama. I have a beer, imagine we am now. Nankomoni no way. Say we will be bank. Say baby as you can be near. Chicago Doben, now do a near Kelly said, Bantan, we are, you ever say what would you be? I says you can be feeling a baba, Uncle Monobio, into I then Boshe, Bosh as I know, over them paying the green, near over share Bobby Green, when you saw, Nefe, I 7, Bosh you, and into everybody, no workers will be me. I'm imagining a man now, is an affair. In Pingby, no by him, could you not say, I am Bosch DBM to Mumba. Now, so what you say by all your dear. Yarisha said, one fat and whom contambra. You, will be trained, you for no, everyone for talking amount to pa. Yesha, to stop him. I ain't never saying, cabin never bought, you business can away. You're watching, he says you can be never back. I mean, it's uncle damage them. Then a man also say, near Wokan, and yes, idea, you do be now killing Martin's on here.
It is a dear who came dear, na Dr. Asasante, answer will be betting me a dear no dear a juma, a jina swako to a banner dear. Na, I was there who go beyond just about not mentioning in their manifesto, but coming forward to tell us, baby, could have been Jessica, and the Quabe Faso at the Yuan Beba.
Nura, as some platia, who can so over your lot of one of the Sia, Elko Kumasia, Shemedias can be Fiaba. Nawina, over your family, I was mine, and now we're trying to go to a bad over your family. My was uncle down, Nania, and Yan Paru, Nyanga Jimmy now, Yemisa, natural. As some platia, a public discourse, what's with them, or do I mean a economic heavy? I want to know Karan war.
Nah, say, Ghana voter psychology. Said there over the years, young can say a year fourth democratic dispensation, because I said it's part two a year. Idea because the majority of the voters would want to question and find out source of funding and believability of a year program. I see by your promising and Sunday the Atoba.
I want a yaw, young air to Abani and some. You can be in any part of the no, Wumisa. Okay, say, one I show one sabon now, will you say, Abemary, only if you are there to tell you, Bemary, Debbie, at the same will be some question. You Duma, really disassay, no, and any uncle who's a did, and I walk us to read, you know. Okabuma, and Nana, a day, a many people, fancy me, who needs to answer, and so very well can be the owner, which you are within us some time. Now, we are, what the question back near being the man. Or Chalasia, no, maybe I'm a parano.
Doc, answer Nabekono. 10 days to election. See, do you watch television? Do you listen to radio? Now, what sort of content? And what share with television? So, what sort of content? And I would see your radio. So,
radio. What can one messages? What's the name? Say what for issues are. What can one some? The stations in the Kuram Bono, a pin one down, so Womugino say health. That's the chair, I'm going to get woman in a fabra. I that's the environment. Fabra, join them, if you say, and among of your super go away the Pacific near them. You and it will be here. Now, I bet on share the door back. What they will know why adverts were once any and for be doing it. Adverts and then share you. Bibiano, what a chair only man higher. Nephew, what they attack won't open it. You, no so. Now, how there's increase your material social media. And what the Jumedina and Casa and someone a church, now what for manifesto, now the common from our church and a day. I want a yara, and you answer some. Dudua and never knew hot pano, a sound, jum. Any with the party a cheap say propaganda or come back on a train bandwagon effect ni pando do no one be preaching hey maybe go rally and another day and to aba
enti ne kra yen hwe say any business versus business here process for any bailiff seeking to enter a year studios of a Metro Television. A idea, ubetimi aka say a touch on press freedom and general elections. I be na electoral commission. In the first instance, seeking to limit coverage by media personnel at the coalition center, no, and also so no. Ubeka say touch on media freedom and
Messi. Nia would chat on. I want to make him out more. Electoral commission, then no. So I Gina about to commission the buy no. I'm saying we are one sound none. Then you kind of war. I'm
saying they are meeting up with other stakeholders to and they expect to have an amicable resolution. I'm so many giver any Ghana Journalists Association. FSC being amicable resolution.
And me I want to call them in common. Journalists and what I'm saying. Na near many years about your home, and then about your and then Obama Wonga was and what Fata say, were accredited organizations and individuals. Nemum say, Sabi, there's a web open and 7 be on your journalist to Ghana, what down on whom as you are. Meanwhile, so you pity in the Sanya manager, I didn't Nemum journalists be all your qualified. It is woman who come now. Okova, Nenona, Ebra transparency. Transparency, political science, also the openness with which you do public business. So transparency, it goes with what? Access to information. It is a confirmation. And it is a journalist in some confirmation. Transparency question mark. The Abato Commission would hear winter na super. Now one found a senior woman. You. Transparency no nothing. Nani aware I met with the medical a professionalism na juma on the part of the police. Nemo enka press freedom ho hwe. Enka press freedom ho hwe. Enka bang no kete kora private matter. And be execute no. Ebi a one fam mara kwanso. No wakwa go pie. Isa what ya say. Tena ukwa go je usika wo baby. Udu yo ha onipa na wo ko no wankura. Ena ndi wuni ndi upie wo ha no wo bi hu bi ogina adakabre ya family kama wo za asem na bito wo boto tani man assembly ako sang assembly na mo enka president no enka bang ehwe enka bang dem na yehwe ankoya won twinti wo na wonyim fi sawo no akona de a part of information at say the kwabonten na echiwo bi senyan and yes when we work against press freedom in Ghana. It's an what a short report about media freedom and particularly during the elections. Then you see, then you who know in the near ETSA, near Yanokaran, you're part to the theater. As some teacher.
The Yamea Dumwa, if he expect to have another major prediction. Na Yetime Ashe, exactly what pollsters are telling us. Say ABC after December 7. Now, the more political pundits, na yahwɛ deɛ mo so mobɛka yɛbɛda wase say na nyame amoa ahoɔden ne fiada awia yɛtumi ne wasan di nkɔmmɔ
nura menso medamase
adeɛ nkyɛn so pia right Dr. Kwame Asa Asante ɛna wote de ne nam me wɔfa ase prɛko pɛ me wɔfa ase prɛko pɛ Ben of the MPP Baba Betenase and Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party Wabetanase, Solomon Usu of the Movement for Change Wabetanase, Haruna Kingsley Amaliba of the NDC or also Ababetanase. In the opening comments kakra na Dr. Machibuati Ebebem kakra. Now there's another Movement for Change person back as well the United States on also bibi kakra or the MSS. Okay, inti yene Abranti or finance lecturer of one of the top universities in the US. Na strategy forum of the Movement for Change. And on also so no Udimu tintimine inti yentie GTP ene normal Movement for Change for some no said you the beba your friend Francis Asante or a finance lecturer at the United States top university. Mr. Asante amwa
yeah me of ADAKABRI me show ne team for nyina Ghana for nyina any Movement for Change for bia
na great transformation plan no or the various thematic areas and economy no and edikan na practically so we share great transformation plan na dear Owura Chirematen any Movement for Change for and say they want to bring us from that period of instability na omodi aba stability. I say believe say yetimi achieve stability now. Then we move to growth. It is our growth no sustained that. Na just say the resilience. And ultimately they expect to bring prosperity to bear on the Ghanaian population. So what's the way they back for more? Sign abesi economics Asante.
Yo, many ADAKABRI. So see, they also your finance minister. Because I didn't know summarize your go on. Now, the mechanic say and Ghana for ɛne abusuafo nyinaa etie ne sɛ CCR, in fact, before or answer this very quickly, the question is very quickly. But the mechanism is here, Ghana, a case economy, a custom, and Yoma, a banny, and Crawford, but Titu, near my banny, it's me, my custom conenium, not be you, to kama. And I said the government not created the enabling environment for businesses and then individuals to thrive. Into the responsibility of the government. Na afere na wo ka no economy bia wo manage a o so hwe da bi gina so no apa strategy out of the would be in na akoso na uhu ba di economy gina because of the dynamics of the economy na afi no what make sure say wo plan na wo de better form into say bia di so say o kan ya no we ba na we atwas na so o de ko wani na ye hwe Ghana currently economy na a practice upon some I say we are home here crying and shall day. In you bit my home be but currently no it's too bad. Na answer na call answer so na my question is much say. Obi bit my crack with na baby. No can so see the economy na baba and could be anim. No crack anim. Because Ghana study ana economy no manages na say or by our different superficial economic management. There's a sort of I see how aqua near me because no age madin. Na economy no way when you fat mama and not fatim na estimate national. Or when you say, in Tomba, I know here. That's one in a one and it's 3 years. Not believe accidentally. There's ABR prices of ABR or gold and now oil cost of kakra. And now saying confubia to gold kakra. Na or account for now. For about the council say economy. But over here, economy is in the fundamentals and so on. In TV, who say about me, Tamana, or Kufonia, about the fundamentals are with the economic fundamentals. The exchange rate will expose you. Now, you're sure NM remove economy, Yakasa, or maybe non if you can some not show man. And say now, what the Fatima, what the near man sooner more. Now we economy ne free am na don kodo see de wa am na don kodo o see about me am buy no said there no some to moment ma anya ne sa no money plan into omo ko boro omo ko bobisia no ma bidi o man se nche ne sa into kodo baby no ma bobisia na mana broso e chen said the kakra itimya no man anymore and when you back at the debt to GDP ratio no was around 105%. Na say ya kwa kodo baby a economy no yeah debt you like I say yes sustainable view into me your home view and then also a bankruptcy in Ghana a company and ke be liquidate just say ye beji a property bi Ghana will be assets na attorney the akwakotiaka so be say bi nipa so oton yi na euro about me am buy no e wo say na euro my economy no say dey hu so the indicators were not good. But na niyama kakra bi oho no mo a enke euro about me bit me gina so na senko mo plan o ma hye nte euro alanyo koduchi maten ahye no GDP ni mo a ye ba be ama Ghana afa ne ntoma pefra no but no money plan and the economy wasn't actually premised on a solid foundation. And to show more also you talk about the process of so you resuscitate the economy we from Maladonko then you create stability. There's other economy in Ghana and Santema form. In Ghana situation, you have stability in the whole. Now, better when you have stability, or say economy in Ghana on a solid foundation, movement for change a day banner. Now, when you have stability, no, because say it working in a so papa, then you may be able to because a proper economy, a push economy in economy. Now, my economy expanded, you increase the production, industrialization, cause high tech economy. FDI, foreign direct investment. Yes, some public-private partnership. Now, expenditure controls. Your revenue optimization. Say, yes, spending, you overspending. Now, if you scared, you know, many bit much, so for 400 because you be expanding a tax base. So, into yes, I say, would be increase it and near our producing or country new mono. And if you would GDP, the gross domestic product, which means man cost. Enti cost so na say e sustainable to say e won fapem papa ni gina so dia. De bia na e cost so nti sustainable. Enti e ba sa na enam say what plan no ahye only on one sector nti. Ubenya economic prosperity. Ato bia hoto no. Skabu bia boto because what created the enabling environment and is sustainable on a solid foundation. Enti no answer o yere oko anymore. Na de another day can say economy no eni fapem papa. With me, I show budget so we expect growth. Over back now by account to because when your growth a change the previous years no. I mean the previous quarter no. But then over here no not into translate here so into say better the lives of the individuals. Say the quality of life over. So into the be say economic growth no a qualitative change. Then economic development and I mean a quantitative change. But then economic development is a qualitative change. In the advanced economies, no, say a mile common no. And you to my union want to say, so we have economic growth. Not saying economic development, growth and your papa, a artificial, a superficial. Ain't you know you who no Ghana hano. Ain't the economy now, almost no about the promises. Oh, you be we. You be we, every economy na active perform no. Ni na say, obia oban ya na only plan. So them see kind of first no. Na only plan as a manifesto a empty promises. Into the promise. Na so ya bit my the deliver. Oba ya de no bi so bon so besi baby no so aba ba any day. But also we plan. E da ho say meji we we. Into share a movement for change. Answer na me call them person me try to say. This year, Mania Ghana Ekum no Eston. After 32 years of governance by both the NDCs and the NPPs, the NPP and this year, so 32 years. We buy also, we had 8 years into one free tsunami memora. Me buy me, we a year about me and share over green on by one so some of the manifesto never. Now, Obia Jatum, experts in the field of finance, economics, Jatum say. Or maybe I have a anymore also in your plan. Yes, a cuckoo dam, me and son, or more pray about we are. You are on your condition of movement for change. You are Mahama, you are Baumia. All more me and saying, Nipa or planner, Bruni Becca say laser focus. So, proving to be successful, Alan John condition. You are Baumia, Nidia manifesto. Yura Mahama manifesto. Then person is friends and son go back and say. Or maybe to say China. Not China acquired to say Ghana, Amania Yekumi. Economy in Koso. There was no level of resilience, nothing. In fact, in the 60s and 70s, China, Ghana, and China be arbitrary. Now, we saw me China, and bonnet. Now, so review near fence then Jean-Pain. Already, we about the manifesto in Koso, a year as a Mahama, vice president, or no, the chairman of the economic management team. You baby could see it. You're at Tamnos if you know, or I don't find a crane see, you're a Mahama, a president. Or all back on you know so. And was Ghana for some 4 more years. Ghana for the 4 more years. Not Yura Mahama was the Ghana any Munquan Premier. Yura Mahama, a Mamuni Bequari, you know, Mr. Mika. Not Ghana for some Pam Yura Mahama, the Sako. For no one. Into my Baumia, every general Yura Mahama incompetent. They say, you could treat Casama, a Becas about Mia Yura Mahama bon. Ya Boca be never be brave. And about Mianso by, I wonder what send a crash in Mahama. The person trying to say you say, yes, and society song. See, a Ghana economy necessary. Now is going to be premised on a solid foundation. Now, created the enabling environment, so be a video, and therefore, so upon him. So I could school that, so so I connect, so I connect. So, yeah, Bebuno, so pursuit me, Juma, you see a decent job with a decent pay. I'll be me our brabo more. Now, I know, dear. Alan John production it's on no plan. That plan, you know, and not China for use to medical Deng Xiaoping, finance experts because the same model over America, United States of America, now almost face the same problems, issues. And here will be a Amanian Kwa, second is 80% of Ghanaians are suffering. So, and now you are George Washington, and so call America, I'll call more capital and Washington D.C. Washington District of Columbia. Or no buy and or say, I said I didn't see corner. I can't see the agro. We was maybe economy only plan. Now the manifesto about now show. Near for Baumia said you will be in 8 years. When me and a single economic planner, a bit more targeted the fundamentals of the economy. But here are Washington, a buyer or Basira and John Martin. And also all plan or deba. And then I'm saying parties living in Eddie Montino or as independent candidate. In democracy, an independent candidate who be about the winning than obey anything. Or some plan and a dahano. Into Musha one hour a day. Want to mammy, others not on the manifesto. America fought to my George Washington. Only the foundation. In the way of share, no say Alan John Kojush Mate, only GTP in mono. Oba won't mean gas on because then I've the foundation. Into a bar no bet was Truman bar no bet was we bar no bet was a Drew Ronald Reagan, a far a year Europe Bill Clinton. I feel not America Babe Cabaret. Mira ADAKABRI. Would you mean I say even in the 60s, no cast of America will be best. Because said go videos in America. No, before you say my vagabond and America. I check and the amount for refuge. Now, when America and the DBS in also George Washington Bass independent candidate, a serial and Joko Martin. Now, a year, France are the same thing. France, you run a party and no more chance to party nice or when you're serious. Macron, in the end, Martin, on 1 year, serial and Joko Martin, the Mercako Tom and Sempano. France for Tomano, and on one at our way, also because all boys, my papa. Oko Benina. All my economy and I say crash in Ghana. And a Benin economy, economy. It's almost who say NDC, NPP, and almost yebi. I'm almost. And you see a new bio planner, and then my economy assessor, yet my coinim. I'm almost my comonim. And almost to my independent candidate. We also, and if I don't beat my age, Mono, and I make a trauma and a cocumen better. I form Betty as they say, that we. And yes, with my age, man, dear. Me make a trauma, we make a trauma, and I obey a president. And I'll call Benin, I impeach the hair, you know. Benin, make catch us as Banwa Mas, independent candidate, as a Ural and your position was saying, Ebea, or Money, or Montomount. Now, may they call for my meeting, I ask, say, they are spending 32 years. And this is back, no be about the anymore. Ever that they intend to probably be some of the money, who's in the year. But ever on plan about the manifesto. Not a percent society, but yeah. Not just all science, I know Kaka. Not as I Ghana for some being here, and you're about me and the Baba. It is all only a man 8 good years, I could father say. Or the Baumian to Ghana for some money videos in our home. You saw for a bit my bar moment. And they didn't buy. And then no crowd, I was them to say. Baumian's way driver's meet. More beer with an economy now because economy not state is gone bankrupt. Credit rating, you know, you see, I got any in I say. Now, the person is trying to say, you're a Mr. No vice president. About me, I say, or no name Mr. because by virtue of being the vice president, you know, or no the chairman of the economic management team. If the Ghana for Mustan side and economy, I say, will be 170 questions. Or call you a purpose, Mr. Prum. We say Union NPP executives, you know. And so the rank and the file, ordinary NPPs, they don't mean I have a 12 mile, but I'm talking about the executives, no one ye. A drew about me also want to a driver's mate. Into a big nephew, dear so. No say any you about me, or yes, I have no political integrity. Just a political integrity, only in Wunia. Now, Casana, NPP executives say, Omubofu. Now, so the elastic, the standard, which now so Eddie Boo be quaduno. I don't know if it's not Eddie Boo be quadu. In the first session, says, here's the fire. Then yet, you about me, and I say, you are. I am a Haman, and so also don't because you are more acquainted 8 good years. Yame Ramahama, only the also for our vice president in premium. The ambassador 3 union Ghana for the say. And you said, yeah, but Tromus win among you. And so the other said, dear Tromus, you see, but Ghana economy. Ba see a boss sika ho nneɛma you bo man economy dia sabi you Mr. Mechanism my bills come be re between tuntum for abofo ne nyinaa okọ LinkedIn na obehu me na me pesa me dey name to a form near tears into me use jargons ne bibia.
Okay, me what the next 3 minutes me know the be we
mate in the Mechanism say se pesa Ghana ko ne mu dia na e wo se sesa nneɛma na amane a Ghana for air course ekum sie ene ma ne boy den inflation you see kana ase so you about me about the council so no time na yi en kana no cra 400 Ghana cedis na ultimate to ade ultimate to ade $100 a Ghana ni American ni to ene no e show was some mo nya 1700 baby 1600 wakati anonsi yantu mo be se mpre 9 ene kakra no into where was na Ghana afi niema boy den o koji loan na interest rate so aye kakaka unemployment youth unemployment is here no World Bank project for 14%. Now reho sem so ko come back to the Russian Ukraine war and COVID-19 but Ghana 40 as say so be a no can say Russian Ukraine war and COVID-19 and our economy na spare as kwa MFA Bruno you all sure say onim how to manage the economy because when me manage the economy am na me resilient I mean so papa but said you are and your position attend movement for change yashasha no o share economy o share man na fattens na enya papem papa gina so oni se na ho be den into Russian Ukraine war beba COVID-19 beba economy be gina so America inflation edu baby na am 8.9%. They see aba they do 2.3%. Unemployment aba below the 4% threshold. Oko other countries are extra Africa ho hia. Burkina Faso, so bia o team bia check there. Togo, oko baby to say Cote d'Ivoire. All nyina the economic indicators near papa chain. Inflation omo dey of form chain Ghana bebre eniema boy ka inflation na of form pa. Omo e ba se me bisa say omo Russian Ukraine war COVID-19 and show. Yoruba had at least 2.5 years. Say or they build the economy na resilient. Na ebit me jina na so kan na COVID-19 because on by 2016. That time na Ghana o credit kakra. Na niema nye de be ko nanim kakra. Ene bibia say. Dem pese me share Ghana for no say. Ye sika na say no. You run on your position matemba. Ye be man and one side be den.
Okay.
Obi a page mo nye bi no. Ye be create jobs. Ye wo economic systems ye dey ba. One. Ya chechi mama obi e who say. Ye the enterprise economy beba. Economy a ye she ne kutupa. No bi ejuma bi opeso bi bia ye be mo scout the baby. Ye be mo the technical know how nim bia.
Okay.
E se nipa be bi enyuma no. Na obi anso nya ejuma ye den. Oba America Elon Musk all those places.
Okay.
After industrialized economy. And no na ma China about China.
Okay. Me fancy
economy beba.
Me fancy for now. And Mr. Sante, every time another opportunity at another time. Now what me chose me. There was for now. Right. Francis Asante, a lecturer in finance at the top American university. Ben, Memo Transi. Benisari of the New Patriotic Party. Amaliba, Yamuatrasi.
Of Majoso.
And a solo, Yamuatrasi. Until time will be now. Agiano.
What you must come on, man. I feel over make us a mature with you for.
And now they to us one. It is a cow dear 10 minutes. Naka Maliba dear 15 minutes.
20. Policy no money.
Okay. It is 777 then 775. Okay. And Amaliba. First 7 minutes. Touch on creating jobs. How do we believe you? And then brazen daylight robbery and abduction. First 7 minutes. Me in way.
Of a Joe Shaman or NDC. A Shaman Constituency Communication Officer and a chairman for Greater Accra, Texas, and Syria College. Also, Tiopa and Timinchao Emmanuel.
I said you do a titilipa.
Very well. Of our Metro TV incident is you honor. a feeding into the general insecurity in the country. I disagree with everyone or anyone who will claim that there is no insecurity in Ghana now. Bongo Ideas was in his house. Since what throw assembly afa oba pini ho a mampine kufuado yere ya anson krofobia ni. What are you supposed to do? Over a tia mano yi minka na me ka asamo a etwi obi a emra wo ho. You invoke the law. You can sue me for defamation, right? Yeah. Provided I have the defense for it. That's a court need to me defense. They are very weak to the claims of my car. A go be humfia. What does the court supposed to do? Punished. So they buy a subanian force. Interestingly, I learned during my faculty days and say during the Roman days, defamation was punishable by death. Ugo bi humfia yekun. Inti see a cancer guni pa humfia mfuaso. But what do we see? The guy was kidnapped in the Rambo style. Now, Madam Sylvia, the senior most officer of Emirates, a multinational airline company like Emirates. In fact, I dare say they are one of the richest airline companies in the world. Wamo Ghana, Penia Oda Omano, Yamwano said Dokono, and they are Shankofobo Tumunda Jania. Whom am I? Koko Krasini ba me think adanse gromesa. Na ma wure mo be pien kran. Some de yam mo me yan tse wa chia obi ni ho be kama sama mame. And look at the high profile people who were in the meeting e wo mu fie, including a Supreme Court judge. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. These are the people who expressed their concern to the plight of the woman. Now, Wafa, the massa semoye hukrano, the dishonesty on the part of the Ghana Police Service. Narrative of the Mayano did not indicate anywhere that a police phone rescue Obano by their own strength. It took a good Samaritan to discover the woman somewhere. No who the mobile, no time to see the cam. And I then a phone, a contacting Nikunu. And eventually the family went there to help got this woman out of the trouble. Anyway, you. And nothing a Ghana near would team your. Well, you don't like Mahama, agreed. You don't like the NDC, that's okay. You hate Johnson Azidun Ketia, that's no problem. But for the sake of our own life, your loved ones, your bush for any Ghana and tea, NPP must go home. Sir, Metro TV former at the new Metro TV now under the ownership of Mr. Jospon, at the old Metro TV car under the ownership of Mr. Al Falal, is that the name? Mr. Brenua, that's your Semna Kokotwa. Talal Falal, thank you. In a civil society, I hear the rule of law, but not the rule of men. What are you supposed to do? Don't they have the former management? Aren't Metro TV also have the current management? Now, even let's assume that, or let's even grant it to them, say, court order, and they have refused to obey the order. What do? There are ways to enforce the orders of the court. And mind you, this is a corporate entity and not an individual. Dr. Randy Abe Omko season a car. Who is Dr. Randy Abe in the Metro TV?
He's neither a director or shareholder.
Exactly. So why go and seize his car? Does his personal car belong to the company?
Nah.
Huh?
What a concept.
Offer the personal car and your company car, even if it is a company car. No, or team at that time one. He has a duty because the property of the company, as the material terminal, have been entrusted under his care. And he has a duty of care to protect that asset and bring it back to the company. There is nothing wrong if you follow him to the premises for him to surrender the car and you take over. Provide the court order, prescribe that mode of enforcement. But what do we see? We are not safe. Oversee our Franto Nippon or friend or US. See, I agree with our Franto on one principle that Ghana need a change. That's all. They agree. In fact, they were part of MPP like Maso Solo Watie. They all campaign against Mahama in Ghana for Tutiano. Near the Akufo-Addo Betnabem. The fantastic economic management team. You will launch a matano can hubio. Ne watching home. And I ought to for saying 2 MPP by Ningu. Now he didn't me DHD. We agree with them. Whether Mahama or whether Allah, no, there is a change. Enti Sabio, Ntakrabo way, Baku Murion Quatabine. You know at your position. Mahama is not a target. It is Baumia who is the target because we are not what supervised the destruction of the Ghana economy through lies and deception. And Alan and his team must equally come together. Also, more focusing on nine, more focusing on nine. Now, end this year focusing on the tea, focus on the tea. At the end of the day, you can't so na asunjiaba Ghana fan to my pefra. NDC mode of creating the jobs. Over our policies have been straightforward.
You may do that in the second 7 minutes.
Very well. We will have done that in a very straightforward manner. 24-hour economy, creation of the women development, how do you call it, National Women Development Bank, the National Apprenticeship Program, the 1 million coders program, the Farmer Service Center, and others, all are aimed at creating jobs at various levels so they make me reduce unemployment. Near create sustainable economic fundamentals for the takeoff. Because this economy have been destroyed. No two ways about that. Okay. But we have what it takes to revive it.
Right.
Because experience is the best teacher.
And until now, first 7 minutes of Ura Amaleba Kingsley Haruna of the National Democratic Congress, and what you know. In the second 7 minutes, Benjamin Isare of the New Patriotic Party. Brazen daylight robbery. Illegal adoption. Metro, are we supposed to take our personal security to a higher notch than we have now ahead of the general elections? Ben, 7 minutes starts now.
Menchia etiefo na menchia onso sonko na menchia mpanimfo nso a mene omo studio ase. Ofa em say insecurity neema ba ku mienu bi a esi no enyade a etwa yie. Na many Japan professor is it
Dr. Asante
actually mu ama ye nyina ya te ase se ne yasi no enya de a etwa yie ba any link bia to the government and as obeka say we are insecurity near men ko yie o Ghana ntino for that matter no na just ade ba ko mienu bia asi no o be link no because of person onya political gains and electoral vote gains and no emfa say ye ka o mamu ha for the past 8 years sa neema we a enne bia ba ye ka ho asemu yi of our best studio ni ade a onta hu sa neema we abra police impenim for IGP oba ye de neema toto na kwa mu a first no nam a ye ma me no mu a o mu kodwane ade obedu ba bi na nkrofo ye o mu kura motoyi no more ji wo musika no mu twa wo musikai any ade there are certain areas Accra ha no mokra na wo ye Ghana ni a na wuntimi emfa ho under John Dramani Mahama administration and sa na ma ni nyina no you move from there you kwayanim because security enkoye wo man mu a no nkire se wo ba beblemu aban bi a wote so se because wo pese odinya political gains se ba ne sa de a then John Dramani Mahama ensem fatampo kura se obeba abegina oman no so se ento abaman because under his watch sa niema we num nyina no esisi ya na airtai na Ghana for enye save awe ye ya emamu ha media personnel media fraternity na ankasa kura no na wo munye save because o ka asem a ye beba ba abechew ubie wa no se wo kan bibia enko with the line with government ye beba abechew eti enne ni nyina mu numpo no ye hwe John Dramani Mahama former president ema na de etwa 4 years etwa another 6 months kan ho Ghana fo nya rehemu ema na kwanya no manu bu o man na enumpo no yankase Ghana enhye na enne ba ko mienu bi asia eno nkire se ntwa yie esese Ghana police ene mpanimfo kan ho no omode ne ma toto na kwam se ne be ya sa ne ma we ne ewom se ye witness bi ache ba ebi asia ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɛtoa so si yɛnhwɛ na ɔmo nhwɛ kwae a ɔmo bɛfa so a ɔmo bɛsɔ ano sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa yɛn nyinaa ɔfa yɛnkɔ jobs I think sɛ wohwɛ job creation a ɛyɛ ade a New Patriotic Party amanyokuo ɛyɛ Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ɛyɛ ade a yɛabɔ yɛn ho mmɔden yie paa creating more jobs yɛnko a na yɛbɛtumi on record ɛtumi akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛbɛdi aban mu no anaa yɛbɛdi akonnwa no so no yɛ creating in essence of 2.3 million jobs ɛde ama Ghanafoɔ but yet still yɛkɔ yɛn anim ne nyinaa no yɛ population no enyini nti a lot of youth a lot of people still no omu hia jobs a ɛsɛ so omu yɛ nti no in as much as I create more jobs ama Ghanafoɔ di ho adanseɛ ɔfa yɛaba ha nom mpre bebree yɛde statistics na gu fam yɛakyerɛkyerɛ baabi a yɛbie adwuma ni nyinaa institutions a wokɔ a ɛyɛ verifiable wobɛtumi akɔ check ɛhu sɛ ampa indeed Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia create more jobs ɛsene aban bia abakɔ a jobs a yɛ create yɛ nyinaa na yɛ papa Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ɛka ho bi a wɔboa ma yɛ create saa jobs ni nyinaa under 1D 1F Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni nyansan mu a onim sɛ Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ɛwɔ nimdie a obetime de manage saa sector no wa manage ni yie ama hɔ nko a na yɛtimi create 180,000 job under 1D 1F ɛwɔ John Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ne side ana ɔboa enti no job creation ne deɛ utimi sɛ MPP aban no baabi a ɛbɛfa biara no ɛyade a NDC particular ntimi mfa no ho ntoto yɛ wɔ kwan biara so when it comes to job creation because they have none ɔmo ntimi mfa even ɔmo ba aban mu 8 years jobs a ɔmo create yɛ kora ɔmo ntimi ma abɔnten kora meka yɛ which is ɛnya de a ɛyɛ sustainable anaasɛ yɛbɛtumi a verify sɛ ɔmo bebie enwuma yɛkɔ yɛ anim no Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia sɛ yɛnsɔ ne nhwɛ ɔmɛyɛ president da ne mmerɛ a ɔde ba no waba bɛyɛ vice nneɛma a ɔbɛyɛ vice president watumi ayɛ ɛwɔ ɔman mu ha no ɛda asonko ebi wɔ hɔ nom amanfoɔ nim yɛnsa ama na konwa no Ghanafoɔ nyɛ nadom na yɛma na akwanya no na ɔno nso ɛne yɛ pa a ɛwɔ ne mu ɛne nhyehyɛ yɛ pa a ɔpɛ so ɔde boa ɔman no ɔmmra no ɔno nso mfa mɛboa ɔman no nti wohwɛ job creation a ɔsɛ sɛ yɛma na akwanya no na so ɔba ba betreni 1 million youth in digital skills sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnɛ no yɛwɔ abɛɛfo ɛkwan so a nneɛma bi a ɛbɛyɛ biara no yɛde abɛɛfo no ɛna ɛyɛ nti wɔse ɔba bɛkreti ɛyɛ 1 million digital skills ama youth ɛwɔ ɔman mu ha ɛbɛboa wɔn ama wɔn nya sustainable job ɛtumi ayɛ ɛno yɛ Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne nsɛm pa a waka when it comes to job creation ɛno yɛ number 1 Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia say oba job creation ade a yɛba be training artisans bi te sɛ carpenter masons welders ɛne ne keka ho sɛne ɛbɛyɛ a ɔmo nso no with conducive environment ɔmo nso betimi anya nsa no nnwuma a ɔmo betimi de aboa ɔmo ho na ɔmo de ahwɛ ɔmo abusua ade a this current government yɛkɔ so ayɛyɛ yɛ training under the YEA yɛ training a lot of youth ɛwɔ nsa no nnwuma a ɔmo ankasa edi adanse a ɛboa ɔmo ɛwɔ ɔmo asetena mu a dada asetena mu a ɛboa ɔmo ne ɔmo abusuafo ɛyɛ Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ɔse yɛma na kwanya na job creation ɛyade a ɔde system bi ba yɛfrɛ no credit score system a ɛba bɛboa ama Ghana youth na ankasa sɛ ɔmo participate anaasɛ ɔmo de ɔmo ho hyɛ mu a ɛbɛboa ama ɛhɔ no yɛ create nnwuma no na yɛsɛ ma Ghanafoɔ atimi atotɔ nneɛma bi a ɔmo ho nkyere wɔn bebree na ɔmo spend sika bebree at a go nkɔnkɔtɔ saa deɛ na ɔmo betimi atɔ no kakra sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛboa ɔman no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo abɛyɛ bebree Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia sɛ yɛma na kwanya na ɛyade ɔbɛyɛ dodoɔ na ɛde aboro so ɔfa job creation no deɛ ɛyɛ bebree sɛnea wama me sign no sɛ aka me minute no one no nyam ya ka a Ghanafoɔ atie na sopam ɛno nti ɛna Ghanafoɔ ɛde wɔn ahoɔden ne wɔn kokromoti no ɛba abɛfam Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na nani so ade hu when it comes to job creation no watimi de aboa ɔman no
right Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party and wote ne no na earlier on ote Amaliba of the National Democratic Congress sabre we yama Solomon Owusu of the Movement for Change on also so 7 minutes na intino thereafter no almost after almost second tranche of 7 minutes the solo your 7 minutes starts now.
Offer me that say my man kase alright lunch ma teach etiefo nyina na me san fan tu gase sem pempem etano a wo ma do so na do no ye do no akosi wu ko pembra obeka se wagya politics ye esan se adwe da papa ne tim no minya hu bi erenti era hakman osu adjuman esro se mo ani ko MPP adwuma a wahwe ama na gu no kokoye ni yie de gya se oto ayampia no mabunu no ho ya mo nko radio ne TV omo na bedwuma ma facts no na de okoye ye die in fact first cabinet kwa wunye mu minister na orala nchemate na recommend o ma je gufo so ni mu a ona ma wunye adwuma ne biye na bede na nchemate de no akoshe Epic me I fought against it. Say ye kwa koka ye kobo ye ma wo fe ase aka che wiase nyina se ehia ye no I fought against it. And it me from betu ho. Chairman ti ye PSI eno a wunye mu mfaso one district one factory e ba e wasama obi ade no hey orala chairman ti aso do no na santo tomfiwa bia ya no bezo mnya na kaseti ya no in the coming days Badin kai akache kofi ofosu betam adema minister enti no why ya agitami me be komani yes again let me buy wo ba waje metu wo fo obi obeka cho say your friend say etutrasem ekoso me insecurity enya ba asem bia no na menene nya adwen me ni nua ben nya adwen isan say already article 200 na it says there shall be a police service of Ghana 203 no catch so mudu be dia o be dia ne se o mo me benteli law and order o me ma o man ni mu adwo o sa kan tu na catch say the police council no eye police ni nyina no the order no eye the vice president of Ghana na asanso aka catch say o mampani ene wotumi say obepaw IGP in consultation with the Council of State. And it is Yamasa to me, Nani in Anyoman Goya, Hedena, Yokoya by film. In fact, Okacham said, the personal security made me, a Torabia Miko programmer. O Yera Nasa, ma met to me for say, I show you met to Mr. Salam say, Miriam, who ye. So be Jamaican also be to on the hill. The day I will die, I will never know I ever lived. Meko. Bukwa number bre, bube brako sieme, asa brako ako ye yes ata na meko. Ba ye di 2 mi na she, o mansa enutire ye tua to a, ye de masa ankofo yi. Na sasa ankofo entumi mo ehon ban a. Na ne ye koya na se ye bai. Hwe aban yi ba ye nyamra nsem a esie no ho. Atutra sem a esi wo sa memu ya se no. Begin ho a mentiasie ena no ya de kobo abuza Ali Zakaria internal primaries of the New Patriotic Party yanyam nani ewo North East oraba umia krom oka branche na their friend kaka ewo adwira ye ku kaka ya ade ya kaka esora do pa wanya Android phone yo ya le se okobe bia bola wo adwira wakobe bia kwanye o try se obeyi o man na ten se ne be this year wo any aban panimfo ebe he so mba be boa om ye ti ye ni na ka ewu committee report by ya o mo ka try se na the social media activism no it had nothing to do with his death of ure be fi mu fie ya UTV omo ye showbiz any enya MPP youth wo mu bora so mu kobo A+ omo ba ye chips wa nyina on be we these boys
from Kole Clote
and omo free ba ye
e be we chief organizer
enti etutra sam no de e wo be fi se e wo se Ghana Police Service omo ye professionals right Sa belly fiase ma moke.
That's on very day.
I'm very chips. Come I'm more for that the boys because I'm very chips. I don't think now I was on my penny and na poundful. What can I say? Now money IGP no more year and my professionalism about your security space no because Bambo edi mu a ye nyina ne hotoy that just say wontumi nyi aban emfrimo oko job creation dia beka say ohun ni hweka esan say plan ni ho ani ni ho of America say Trump win election ho oma indication be say Mexico nko no about the tour taxes ye be increase that 25%. Every importer America be imported from Mexico 25%, from Canada 25% increase. And then from China, Omu increase by additional 10%. Mind you, time on increase. Omu import from China, also the 10%. Babe count. And it took do America says here. Sanko for Russia, Kofan Yomaba, every China and Sana Trump at the Cuba. Now, what is America doing or saying? America said they will be looking into new areas of supplies to substitute their China for no. Na de mom and it just over la nchamante adwini no mo do e de new one America import free China and no na over a list under 10 strategic anchor industries, pharmaceuticals, automobiles, your friend is iron and steel, your friend is vegetable oils, salt, your friend is electronics. San yuma we no rola nchamante say what da so ho da ye hu say e bedru mre bi no. Sa competition Western world and to quite they will look up to Africa so many substitutes. You won't have any problem. But because Coco say Obama Chinese in yes capable problem. Again the young builder son your way. But Mesramo young ones are Meshia Mutia me some bre my bre abamemo de bia mo send musivi bremi na mamo send bremi bio mo fanko www.3mjgh.com. Now move on to so the Royal Anchemante the first 1.5 years no obe created 3 million jobs na monya bia ye over me say ombre no na eko be say nya another time ma church new manum say ye be ya ye be yi o man natan ye the victory na Royal Anchemante
right second round of 7 minutes but say the Solomon Owusu of the Movement for Change and wafa the 7 minutes earlier Ote Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party and then earlier Ote Amaliba Kingsley of the National Democratic Congress. In the second tranche, no, Ben, I was 7 minutes. Now, I know my guacamono. Am I?
Yo, ofa, meda sepa. Ofa, baby, I drew there. Brassia Quaso. To me boss, na mene Ghana for Pempemoa or Muti or Fidie Akasa. Na Omo Huni here, a Sefata, say Omobo MPP, a Chidom. Na yedi akwenya no Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Eyadia New Patriotic Party amanyoku 2016 2017 Ghana for ye ya dom de akonwa ne hye yensa ne yaboye ho modin yie pa. Esene NDC for by far ode wo mo ho compare ye bia ensi. Ofa ye ba beje ye ba benya akwenya no aba bedi o man no so no na ye wo IMF economy. Na economy no atete apansam na we ye ho hwia enye yie ye former president John Dramani Mahama ebie na no ka se Ghana ha no enam na sika na ya hwe nam ni nyina ama na kadompe ye mpanimfo ni bi NDC fo mpanimfo ni bi kura ka se ebe nwanwa se ye benya sika kura de atua Ghana adwumayefo ka because ya hwe nam ni nyina ama na kadompe nyame ncha de tikesi a ewe adwe na adodankwa akufo ado ene Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia ebedi akonwa no so omka se ewom se niema nkoyie de ba ye nhwe ema ne nsei ye de niema begugu akwam se ne ebe ya oman no befa ne ntemapa efra satam ni nyina wo ka Ghana ye growth ni nyina bomu a na ye 3.4% na che se eyade a na niema nkoyie ni nyina mu no na adodankwa akufo ado ene Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia ehye wo mo sapomu nsuo ka se ye ne Ghana for akwapam me ne Ghana for enya social contract ansa na wo munya mimugidie ato abama me nti ye kwan bia aso no enhyehyɛ ya me ne Ghana for wo no esese midi so ampa na adodankwa akufo ado edi ne nhyehyɛ ye so wo hwɛ niema ne mu aye din nyina ɔka so the free SHS beba ɔfa me no ɔka say upon na nneɛma mu ayɛ din nyinaa na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo the free SHS by empo ɔfa so ɔbɛka ya say yia na yɛ the free SHS by na yɛya nkasa yɛ party members ɛka say free SHS na Nana Addo ayɛ ne ntem dodo na ɛsɛ ko twɛn ansa na wa implement free SHS Nana Addo ka say no free SHS na yɛ one of the policy a me wogidie say bɛboa Ghana because yɛ wɔ country bi te say Malaysia yɛ wɔ country bi te say South Korea yɛ wɔ country bi te say Japan ɛyɛ because of education and knowledge ɛna amo abɛduru baabi ɔmo aduru nei nti ɛyɛ ade a mɛkɔ so na ma implement free SHS ampa Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia abɔ ɔmo ho mmɔden introduce free SHS amaya ɛnɛ me ne wo ka sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛboa yɛ yie pa Ghanafoɔ edi ho adanse ni nyinaa mu no Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ moto abama me a John Dramani Mahama ɛyɛ former president ne nhyehyɛ bi odi gu akwa mu a ɛfa so ɛma nitimi cancel nursing training allowance because of no more work enam na manaka dompe no ɛyɛ ade a moto abama me a me de beba ampa Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia a restore teacher training allowance a ɛnɛme no ka sɛ ɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ maburu dodoɔ na ani agye sɛ Nana Addo a restore teacher training allowance Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛka sɛ John Dramani Mahama awe nam na manaka dompe nti saa dompe na aka no nti no ɔmo twa nursing training allowance mu moto aba na mamenya ɛyade a me restore ɔfa me no ka sɛ Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia a restore nursing training allowance a Ghanafoɔ maburu ani agye sɛ ya restore nursing training allowance ɔfa ɔka ni nyina bɔ mu a Ghanafoɔ akwanya ɔmo de ma ɔman no sɛ yɛkɔ health sector na nya dia health sector na ɛboa yɛn na nneɛma tete apansam yɛ the national health insurance by John Ajekum Kufuor time ama yɛ free aban mu ɛyɛ John Ajekum Kufuor free aban mu no na wohwɛ ɔmo ano ɔmo ɛde ɔmo ho ahyɛ ɛyɛ national health insurance no mu a na yɛ 12.5 million nipa na ɔmo agye atomu sɛ anaasɛ ɔmo health insurance no na ɔmo wɔ so no na yɛ ade a ɛyɛ 12.5 a Nana Danko Akufo-Addo eba no a John Dramani eba Mahama bebeje ye no na we reduce 12.5 no e de aba 11.6 na kyerɛ sɛ even though health insurance ni padodo a under John Ajekum Kufuor former president ɔmo do ɔmo ho hyɛ mu no ɛnam sɛ John Dramani Mahama ne NDC a manage national health insurance ɔmo anye ne yie nisi no ɛso kora te from 12.5 no eba 11.6 million a ne wom enne wofa me no ka say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo emre so a wobae no eyade a waboa ama me no ka say nipa dodo a wo mamu hanom a omo de omo ho ahye health insurance mu no 17 million Ghanaians enne omo de omo ho ahye health national health insurance mu a eboa omo enne se wonni sika eno nkyere se wo kɔ hospital eyade a wo bewu ofa Nana Danko Akufo-Addo be inherit this poor and economy na we ye na hwia enye yie no ni nisu ade hunu papa ene nhihye papa a omudi gu akwan mu nti no sa wo ba Ghana ha no ma na ye ambulance system ye ambulance ane ye wo Ghana ha nyina no eye from 2004 John Ajekum Kufuor breso e de bepem John Dramani Mahama preso na ye 55 semi functional se bronika semi functional na se ambulance ni bi wo hono a na entia po yie eno no na ye baako 21 na che se wo hwemu a na che se ambulance na eye active e wa hoden pa eye adwuma no eye only 24 me ne wo ka se Nana Danko Akufo-Addo abone ho moden ama ye timia aprokio 307 eye 307 ambulance every constituency bia ewo ambulance na me no te eboa o man no ofa so de ni nyina ba mu a eye nhihye papa a ye de gu akwam ewom se ne mamu ayeden Ghana yenka se MPP aban ye saint ade a ne mamu ayeden na emom no se wo ka political parties ni nyina a omo abase ye nto aba mfama omo a na kire se Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ene Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia MPP amanyokuo ne yamanyokuo a omo betimi abo omo ho modern asene omo nyina ofa last one na me DC Minu ne kasa na okasa fa salary ho ofa 2016 eye fast check ubetimi a check minimum ha ofa usi ye wadwuma na ye wo doctors a 2016 na omo salary every month bia no na omo je 5200 ofa 5,200 2016 and na me no ka say same doctors no eje 10,406 same doctors no omuje me da sofa no omuje 5,200 and eje 10,406 of our first year house officers now omonso omuje 2,800 and then me no ka say under Nanado Danko Akufuado omoji 8,800 physician's assistant no omoji 2,500 and then me no ka say omoji 5,000 registered nurse no omoji 1,900 Ghana cedis and then me no ka say omoji 400 Ghana cedis Nanado Danko Akufuado and Dr. Mohamed Bawumia New Patriotic Party ya boy homodin Ghana for nhwe nyuma ya yeso na omonto ayeso ne yentimi nya dodo na nka ho.
Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party and what in the next 7 minutes yenti Solomon Husu so no the or the Ibrahim Solo yenti we
Minya ber kasa wi na mo se Ghana for to abanoma ora alanchemanten isa say me dey say all kasa no no aka kire say ora alanchemanten no ka ho bi na o produce in no close to 180,000 jobs one district one factory and Ben Muse no that actually they will have a role to play in the movement for change. Now it is important to compare the oral and tremantin they buy and the rubber me buy because you compare to me in the same settings. Your man the choir your Jessica Pudio almost 4 billion Ghana cedis no or the choir dear friend Napku. Napko no almost over 100,000 be check scratches and now we have 4,600. Almost the akara shombuto. My truck my right to information. Me chamo, me se mo van list nembra, mo vo mo telephone numbers in gaho. Na frɛ wo bia one by one. Ebusa say ampa na kana go no ana. But in any case, papa no cost say 4 billion no. Was what create 100,000. Oral and Chamantana 1D1F, your man less than 400, almost 400 million Ghana cedis. And then ultimately create 180,000 jobs. And the Ben would do one answer. This I was uncle for me and now the one to send ye. Now, o minor Edru and Quanta ye hear you, ma. Look, whether you like it or you can give all the statistics. And my hookups. Oh, universities, my son, or my survival. It's not a joke. And business is a good. O kwa santiman temwa. O be binine and call for you and you magu. And ya was a city to the dollar. No, 1 city 70 $1 is 17 cities. And I mean, okay, say a nipa forms are because o can't run to into fuel. Who shall do all my yeah, circular? Yes, Shano Cadesha also may check out your ferry. Who do Swaleka was such as I made that be dust down. May have your oh boy, any castle. Ya there to form. Ya could be a destination, a sunset, and you one more ayedin, and until here will be a obetimi aba na waba be ye free sa nkwasom. Na sa nkwasom ye betwe free mu a na was a war plan. Ya try manifestos for 32 years over. Amwaye. Ana sisia no omana is so polarized on a simple matter say yemfa parliament class I recall here the egosie. We so beba, we so omma. And the two officers are political party obu candidate ba ko be so president in the parliament of 2025 no ye benya sumbi okromwa dia omani hia ne se benya obi a one or one sheshaya di nyuma puduo ne ba wadi nka ma indication say call the website you see there be ankofo can digitalization or Roland Martin a chose digitalization ade ba ko ade ye say the GCVs and OG mo famra na se ye penkofo to whom you know ebi maya ben mu da ya brane wo papa di ne sai wo maame ne sai and ababa wa na branch peduma no of say tell you almost connection. How can it be correction? We must introduce meritocracy. When our year juma na obetimi aye esa ye ne antibane kokoba ne idie ye be de ne besimu na chese entwaye mom ye mfa ye ni ensi nioma edua wo kan so na ye wi a ye mfa ye ni nkosi agriculture so far and the enti de ba ya and ngoda yedi mo social rights a enyen mo social corporate second ni ye nduane mo a ye de man kwala sempampa. And so, enka free SHS policy, I agree, it's a beautiful concept, it's a beautiful policy. Men ko jina baby and kasa free SHS and policy, papa. But baby, you do or say you're beneficial to the people of this country. Ebeden ya free SHS na mu aduane ni nya ye import ba kromwa. Na agriculture minister not to so for so say. The free SHS must be a cornerstone and a platformer. Ebema ye nkuafo e krom ha no enye sika esan say ye di board ye di bank ye di mo ye di e the prevent to as a minister of agriculture. So obema ye san nyoma no ha ye due no ban no ha ne ye feed ye schools na ye masika na tena ho. Eno tiro rural jamate so the new agriculture revolution ba. And offer alanchamante ba so be oni a farm. What the other go champ for the end also operation feed yourself. Operation on a commercial farm that turn in musika. Never say when you are doing a mudo. That's Ramo Ghana for Mamu go mistake. It's as a mistake we are piano. You have 4 years to correct that. That means Masama be structure and you go demonstration. Be no better come demonstration. Moko to abafua. Mo be tinema abafuna. Young no be a demonstration. Esan say ya submit as your president the great transformational planner ya catch say ya the stability ya the growth ya the resilience and prosperity ya dia and ebrewo na ya san so ba ya tuade ya friend krono ne kankan ne proye abrantie wie school onka bi nhemu okonya position abemu a 2 days no sit down trasako ababa we ba ye ni afa special assistant no di obi echi 3 days no nya no say tam na yeti bia yeti alanchemante se be lifestyle audit utum be kan just out Lamborghini mu a ye nu bebi osika friba wa be wi yesika oba fe oba wo se tumi na ewo omayi mu no a ye di ni akosho omampani nsa no ye be pone ho ye obesa dia ma omanfo mu dia nti ye be sakra constitution na ye di ya adwuma ni eno na di nnuma no ebeba ama oman no eho ato no na oso be ma city ni kura de ye ne nketuam kura ye be stabilize city no in less than 2 years na bo so kan fo emu ntie ye mabre enum se mabre o si duty no 2 years oba na bem no obe make sure say be yi duty e wo so ni spare pass muntu abio se ne be ya accident dodo a esi we yakwa so o fe to de bia enye se car no na adriver fo nanim ehye ne kan ho pass na wa se na say ka won na niska okoto bi ojo so cobra joso no o kwa kwansini panyan eni pewu a doctor fo awu a lawyer fo awu a teacher fo awu ni nyina ye duties akese e wo port o rala tematisi in 2 years aboso ka fo o ye fro na sa nuisance taxes bi say COVID-19 special import levy 2% ya clear ni nyina be ma companies want to talk about how o ma ba o munwum afa mebunu na eni nwuma no na ye wi secondary school u wi a wakwa mandatory apprenticeship carpentry electricals and plumbing mo amuntumi nko so mako security service mu because o ma ye ni reserve force
okay right
to roll on jabante there just say wa bibi tia wani ase na beka say obeko ballot no so a obeko
mama ban fa 7 minutes amalwa
Ofa
binti won so e
omo kasa nyina na baako eye mate baako so ye student but professor ankasa e wo ho ene John Mahama because what ye campaign oboye ya they are all talking like a student baako pe otimi di nsa sinebo be bibia obeko no oman hene etimi soro fi na konwam point of correction won kanche oman hene so soro be chia mi o oman hene ne hu no apɛ na wa soro afiri na konwam e de nidie ama no 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 so de nidie so ama ne back no wa bam no Mahama ya feel Hebrews chapter 8 verse 7 akania pam no kamfum so ni hu a ye hwehwe de to so mi no to bre entiamamwo fun a ekoso yi ka so Ghana fu ani a yankopɛ Mahama bio ensem MPP ni je ha yampe ototo ye nyina no asemiza no say ne krakra ene sen but don't make a mistake let me correct you here and go cast asem o baby anji sani mguase ne mfa bio mi tufo o me nua Mahama time ya nche journalist ba ko bia nkoto afia so wakasa tie mampani Paul Adomochre ene Mr. Usubempa from radio so Mahama ne kun atamre na moja won nsem Mahama never ordered for his arrest. That Rambo style of arrest will be free by. And started free bra o mampini Kufuado and it's a wabru ko twempena. Ya was suma national security for my kidnap mama no. Oh kwem. E call robo no meboa. Yes, that was when it all started. You people have that bad record. Keep it to yourself. Men fire from cry. Say what Brunini testimony of the man, no. My friend, can I continue? That's say what Brunini's testimony. And nobody have repudiated it. It therefore still remains in the record. So please, keep us away from this. Shameful conduct of your government. U.S. Justice Department report 2022. It described the government of Ghana as a killing machine. Say abino ewo assigns any agent kum nipa on their behalf. Are we not scared as a people that the enviable BNI and Nona Rollins at this top coup ewo Ghana because of the security architecture of building intra and not team the 4 Republican and still 2 constitution atima so staying in who bedroom ne. Ya itimi ya kwenya betna radio so ekasa free and sanctuary for your moduma abeko bien timi ntatawon. Say na solo eka no. Say despite media, UTV import na air idea abandoning you. What are you supposed to do? And who told them that we are government and we can't criticize you? Who told them that? Who told them that? That they are powerful than the people. And who hold the government accountable to the people? They're on the media. There's somebody question of fantastic videos one car. Kumasi for better who they cost one cranny. Namoni and Kamasam Akabenia Hantainti. Mobe Bogra say Metro UTV Abrekwa in Central 40 a program live. Omo chips idea program be winning na biscuits over section botomo de ko. Where you subaya editor mine. Asa ko na unim. Won be di san phone yan twem aso no nti. Asa to aso bi mena de ko Metro TV. Metiam yem hye offer if you care to know, I died in 2017. Me started media communication pen na me wuye. So I am dead. I don't know why I'm still alive. I only believe I am alive when I get back to my bed. And then Pono, I am half alive until the following morning. So all of us are dead. Akufo-Addo can decide your life at any time. Over, they should keep their shame to themselves. Yo, almost teacher training allowances. More restore. One student, Krobos Nursing Training College. Ubusa Kramo, one question, better Kramo started put the door. What's started put the door? And then, is that what Ghanaians need? More being human over 3 million. Meanwhile, youth unemployment the unemployment generally in 2016 before they took over was 8.2%. And then 16.4%. Double the figure you came and met. Banking sector. The problem which you admitted was 9 billion, with the 25 billion solving 9 billion problem. You end up sending over 3,000 or more people back to the house. Some of them have become perpetually paralyzed. They cannot recover again. Is that right? Dr. Makelana Ajekum, Kama Center, Accra, me bo di na makuma yuni wa miyam. Bra papa wo ya bo. Atimia bio pharmaceutical company in Ghana. A year equivalent to WHO standard. You producing no Emma Ghana and Africa and beyond. Domestic debt exchange. That's 7 this year. Association of Ghana Industries. 800 members. These are the middle class. Creating Yuma. Emma the lower class. And then they are no more. And the Mahama economy. That Dompeno was able to pay our debt. We never defaulted. And then a junk economy. We are bankrupt economy. These are the record you are proud of. No nipa odi enim when Kamo Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia was supporting Kenoforiata to borrow anyhow and senselessly, illogically. Ghanaian raised the alarm. We are borrowing responsibly. You know what that means? Omutumi kobo bosia $1.5 billion at the rate of 15%. Now NDC kobo bosia $50 million. Yeah, the no maybe 17%. In just 2% difference or borrow no less. Don't forget about the nominal figure. They are borrowing responsibly. And then they Ghana borrow. Baby yejine and your rhetorics biom. Solo, are you aware that if in the last 2 years ever, say you were 8.4 million Ghanaians offer. Yeah, they can't even eat one time a day. Free SHS Awokano. It is a constitutional provision. And you are my book, and you are buying business. It's a constitutional provision. Article 9, Article 25 plus 1B of the Constitution. This is a copy. So, from non kind. Okay? So the former one kind free SHS, Mahama free SHS, good news for Ghanaians. Muamu 2017 budget, paragraph 871, captured it. Go and read your own budget. So if you don't know, don't talk about it. So far,
okay.
They are making a question say.
All right.
Baby, Ghana need a research.
2 minutes.
And that research, so
that first and final 2 minutes. Or final comments in 2 minutes.
The final comments, you know, may the befa ufio fusu aside. When we say what trust a new time a ferry so royal and chamante befa pragia. I will touch my market. Akwa campaign just say and ninsa sunachi over pragia. Now how many mark pragia ever go? Royal and chamante drew market offer pragia and know your campaign message. Hey, young man, ye
Obugana for
whom we
yate pragia munti ye nipa
manya mo mote Land Cruiser munti o rap alantremante chichire party no a eye yie no wono no efa pragia no eye serie na mo hwe ni yie esa se mo amutwi pragia ni a mo verdict akofi ofosu di amamo no wo se mo nsem fata mo nyam ye nipa ye hu mo se ye bom tu ba bi mo koto aba na mo hwe mo so ya na mo kala ni yellow ampa eye afrafanto mo de mo koto man ye ba ye be ni ye mba beju mu ka atosu mienu enyuma semu a ye ka nyina ne free SHS a ye ka ye de boy ho kwasafo hini. I want to challenge the vice president of the land. Say ne mana wa wo mu emu wan de ko free SHS bi.
None.
Wo de asemu a ye ka o mu ya ho advert ni nyina no. Owura ba omia ne ba bi ko free SHS ni bi.
Me ba bi enuru.
Hai. Wo mo nyina bro so first one ni Romatu awu ye no wo mu so. Wo mfa ni nko hwe enkofo eti kroma no so ma ya agenda 111 ne de hospital amai ena no ye nua ye friend say bedi etu ho dodo no so hospitals wo no me ko
the US
or the US
life support machine ye tuam pempem
award mi no mo chele
check up
enuti mamu ntie o mo ni biefo na mo nkom entie ye ne ye de nnwuma no ebrem rala nchemate nsem wo ka kire mo no eno ne beyi mo afiri mu ohia donko mu na mamu nnwuma no eye nnwuma o fa ballot no a na wa bosom paye o be hwe no bo se ase ho be ma nanim hyiran nyonyam ebo ho no koto abama no na oto aba nim wi a wa hwe se obi enfound achincha nane sugar enare kwai enuti na wa hwe se wa protect na ye agency so a ebe ko the various polling station no hwe no obi agwa mistake agoda esanse Abaway and a bit defining the destiny of this country. Abaway and a bit defining see a baby chrono every ho.
Right.
Abaway the bit defining say
Yama Minua NDC ni neti ya se Nanado ene se wabru ni twempra. Ofa ye wo kromu an ye nyina ete se John Dramani Mahama ani Tracy Buache etwempra. OTB o wa ha Ghana ha obi ate se John Dramani Mahama ne ho ye ni denti no one maiwa na ne twempra. Tracy Buache ene mebe pampacho
Tracy
Nanado cannot see you. So it was alleged said John Dramani Mahama oni Tracy Buache twempra enti ano de wonti me meka asem no a offer NDC former yet yase say restoration of teacher training allowance no enye papa eni kwa say Ghana for enjoy restoration of nursing training allowance ni mini NDC ni yase enye no na hia na chese wo a wo ye Ghana ni a wo enjoy sad no NDC for chese ehun hia na chese wo mo ba saa ne wo benefit sesi a no betwam entwetwamu de saa ene wo ye ho ade ofa minua ne kasa no omo sole bia no omo ka eye bosia ya bo ho asem ya na nyi omo aniwu omo nka bosia no omo nya niwu ye papa JJ Rollins eja $7.1 billion ne maye John Ajekum Kufo bae what the only 1 billion ene ka ho e ma ne baba ye $8.1 billion Nanado Danko Akufuado, John Dramani Mahama, any atames bae, almost the $21 billion and a beka public debt on NDC for Omunche ya niema, Bosia Omobo $21 billion no, Omunche niema Omutimide. Nanado Danko Akufuado bae 8 years, on also the $21.22 billion and ababeka ho, and no. yɛtimi akyerɛ ne yɛtimi di sika ni bi ayɛ yɛde free SHS aba yɛatɔ ambulance 307 yɛde aba restore teacher training allowance restore nursing training allowance yɛsi 150 factories under 1D 1F educational infrastructure dodo a yɛsi ɛwɔ ɔman mu ha ebi nia agenda 111 a me nua ne te ha no a ɔpupu saa policy ne sɛ nyɛ papa John Dramani Mahama wantimi ansi single hospital and started and commission apart from Dodowa Hospital. Ebi ni wo enya me no ka say Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo esi 47 brand new district hospital start near commission ebi nsi da ewo Ghana one day yetimi commission for district hospital and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo any Dr. Muhammadu Mawumia any ma omo aye no John Dramani Mahama ono de osolia
there is no record anywhere that President Mahama and Tracy Boachi Atwempena. Tracy, you are a married woman. And there is no record
case of defamation.
If you need a lawyer, can I continue?
You said that.
Can I continue?
I said alleged.
Can I continue?
No, if you don't know, I said alleged.
No.
You make a verbatim statement. You did that.
Not the alleged by
you did that.
So, Tracy, if you need a lawyer, please contact me.
It was alleged, and I'm repeating it. Alleged.
What? Oh, yeah, Bema.
But you are.
So what do you cancel the better no to camera sitting in Kaza for na twempra. Now, the papa crumble sir on your Bema sir. So we know it. Papa, Minka said teacher training allowance here, papa. Mona mo se mo ba. Mo betua. Ba muntia. Students say you are not paying. Are you following the campaign trails? And what they are saying and the complaints are students today President Mahama all over the country. That is a lie. Free SHS. It is a constitutional provision. That is why President Mahama promised 200 community senior high schools. The law says make it accessible, right? Accessibility means the infrastructure and was say now can be pushing at the end. If your infrastructure is everything, including your near and Kolani Bedi, and then mode expired food at the mouth being crampo intimate. This is the deadly pandemic is looming. Over. What's this car? Busia boy any idea then? Every region got the benefit of Busia President Mahama boy. Terminal 3, Udu where is you? The Bank Hospital, the Rick Hospital, Kumasi Airport, Kumasi KGTR Market Complex, Seua, Afari, Kumau, Albetifi, Mintiminke Kani in Ofa, dear Maker Kusini say, I'm Pineku for my specific promises. Oba sitting no better so and the signal was saying.
And 2 minutes.
Oba Akuafo Bayer Fatla free
right.
and away from. We are asking these questions. These are problems Ghanaian want you to solve. Men Ghanaian question digitalization that's a honor that more you have nothing to do with it. I could be for
Asida Eko Ede Emma Aye Haruna Kingsley Amaliba of the National Democratic Congress, Solomon Sonny Rocky Awusu of the Movement for Change, and also Bema Fefe Benjamin Isari of the New Patriotic Party. Yebeko fie, le fie na ye kono. Olaka Kumaiko, and then Abramwe and DJ Foreigner, and the Yeko. Kifyadimu say haya. By Friday, we should be able to tell you Musa versus Smart. So the city here, the Yeko.
Charlie, I feel about to idea. My dear baby pound. Me who dear met one man in po.
Ah, I don't know who they are better man. Would you make the policy about mama say the beba?
I feel so NDC bar. You be bien Juman kitten. My branch executive na di omo be gym. Say Kuko na person share poultry farm. Ketu ebi near Mao Akuko Bono near Ton Kuko na Mao near Mao Ediane au de beto Ediane Sika au de beto Ediane Mao.
Hey, na don't know mostly. Onya nyanto boasie. Inti wait na papa ne say yanto abama no. Abba, papa no on se sign ye cra. Dada noa. Mudie, my yentie policy back one. Dr. Baumia. E wo ma ye mebunu no.
The person membunu yenya ejuma aye. Jobs would be my major focus. Now me be training 1 million youth in digital skills.
Enya nunku waso obebie bank ama nyuma nkuma. Se ne be ya omuso metime bi omunyumem na ma fa ye mebunu no. Osan so say obema ya to ade enne na yetua ne kakra. Eno ne credit scoring system no.
Hey, sir.
Oh, enya nunku ma mensan just oba ko nka ho. Osan so say ode ade aye frɛ no buy Ghana first policy beba. Eno no opese Ghana fo nyuma no mu bie no mutimi fa ye mebunu no.
Wow. Sisi ade December 7th abatu no. Minim dia meto ama no. Dr. Baumia wana meto ama.
Anio, bold solutions na Dr. Baumia say ode ba ma mebunu no. We ye mu nketu akra. Me kra masisa ma adwun. Sisi ade enya ade meto ama JDM pio. The bold solutions man no. Onno na meto ama no.
Mo minia wa ye ni nyina. Afi we die Dr. Baumia vote no. Yemfa ncheche.
Endie.
Therefore die yemfa ncheche. Vote Dr. Baumia, #1 on the ballot.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya udeni, uye bwe. Baumia, minya udeni, uye bwe.
Hey, Mami Jemfwa, ne dena ma wani aji area we say.
Minia, se me kaya dia free SHS, ayama me ne me ma wo hu. Na me hu ne minya mpo. Esan dia na nado danko Akufado, eno Dr. Baumia ayenti. Se wo kaya bra, me kuna no hwe ye nyina efri mu no.
Ane, me kai pa.
Na ni daso nyina sa. Se me de me ma miensa ne nyina be ko school. Ekosi se na nado danko Akufado ene Dr. Baumia edi free SHS ebaye. Se sia me ma miensa, Kofi, Esi, ene Kojo, eni na ko school akese